Hi, it's Sean McCann from Stan James. Welcome to a quick preview of days 3 and 4 from Royal Ascot, the Thursday and Friday. And Thursday could be a special day for the Queen. Just a quick recall, remember we're a quarter of the odds at all races at Royal Ascot. We'll also be having this happy hour, 11 till 12, where we're taking on one horse, industry price, that includes exchanges, and we're clear price this morning on McPhee, the StanJames.com 2,000 guineas winner. We've had to go 100 to 30. We just wanted to go 3 to 1, but another company matched us at 3 to 1, so we're out 100 to 30 for McPhee. We want to get her in the book. We think the Camphor Cliffs is going to improve past it. Maybe Siuni. I don't know if you saw the French guineas. That was desperately unlucky, and also Steinbeck was sure to improve for his seasonal reappearance at the Curragh. But we'll every day we'll be a high profile horse. No good having a 6 or 7 to 1 shot into 5s or something like that. It will be one of the favourites in the betting. Quarter of the odds each way, all races as well. Just looking forward to Thursday, to Gold Cup Day, the Norfolk Stakes, fascinating race this. Dinkum Diamond, of course, won the National Stakes at Sandown last time, unbeaten. Henry Candy thinks an awful lot of this. Do look out for Dubawi Gold of Michael Dodds. This didn't act, let's get it right, didn't act whatsoever at Epsom in the Woodcut last time. That was over 6 furlongs, back to 5 furlongs, but has shown an awful lot of speed. It really will be a cracking race as well. Zebedee as well, they're unbeaten for Richard Hannon. How many juvenile winners will Hannon have this at Royal Ascot? Ribblesdale Stakes, it looks a poor race, a poor renewal of this Group 2 race for fillies. I think Gertrude Bell will probably take it myself, but I think it is a poor renewal of what is the Ascot Oaks. The Gold Cup, though, fascinating race again. Ask is the one for money. That is the one for money in recent days. It's 11 to 2. She'll put up by the couch on Monday in the Racing Post. The manifest of Henry Cecil, and again the next couple of days Royal Ascot, a big meeting for Henry Cecil, of course. Manifest is the 11 to 4 favourite. There are doubts about them all going 2.5 miles. There's no Yates this year where he's bomb-proof to get 2.5 miles. We know a lot of these horses are going to get mile and 3/4, 2 miles, but will they get the additional half a mile? With that in mind, Age of Aquarius is 4 to 1 again, well backed for Aidan O'Brien. Behind Harbinger, first time out, not given a hard race, and this looks as being his. They've had this in mind and backed it accordingly. Casbah Bliss is a 7 to 1 shot. I have to Ask 7 to 1, and Ask was very impressive in the Yorkshire Cup last year. Remember, 4th in the King George, not beaten far last year. Makes a bit of juice in the ground listening to Clark of the course. Chris Stickles, it doesn't look as though we're going to get any rain. He may water tomorrow night, Wednesday, with a view to Thursday, but I don't think he'll overwalk on the ground. Will be good and likely to be on the faster side of that later in the week. Kasbah Bliss, of course, who was favoured for the World Hurdle a couple of years ago, I remember, against Big Bucks. Now what Big Bucks looks a bit of a certainty now. Casbah Bliss needs holding up, and then he will be brought at the last minute. But Frankie's decided to ride Kitewood, no surprise there. Godolphin have got 3 in the race. The other races on the card, the Britannia Stakes, that's a mile more of this is the 3-year-old handicap, and look out for John Gosden's got a good record in the race. The 5 o'clock, the Hampton Court, this is a fascinating race, and the first thing the Queen has done right is the draw for Quadrille. This has been laid out for the race from Richard Hannon and for Richard Hughes, drawn 16 and 16, big advantage over the 1.25 miles of the Hampton Court Stakes. Do look out for that. And in the 5:35 on the last day, this is what I say, maybe a big day for the Queen. I know Tactician, the Michael Bell yard, think a fair amount of this. Haley Turner thinks it takes the ride. That is drawn in stall 10, so that's been given a decent draw. London Stripe, I know, is well thought of in the Sir Michael Stout camp as well. That hasn't been given that good a ride, a draw rather, but of course that has got the assistance of the great Ryan Moore. On to Friday, we haven't got the decks in yet. This is only Tuesday afternoon. Albany Stakes doesn't look difficult at this moment in time to know who's going to run, but Hooray, I know Hooray, very well thought of at the Prescott Yard for Cheveley Park. That would be the one for me in the 2:30. The King Edward the 7th Stakes, I was hoping that Mikhail Glinka, more of him in a minute. I thought Mikhail Glinka would run in this race, and he was going to be my bet of the week. Well, he doesn't run. Why doesn't he run? Because the Derby second is likely to turn up. That's at first sight in the 3:05. And again, it doesn't look a great renewal. Monterozzo, Frankie's going to ride that for Mark Johnson, much improved, but at first sight, if he repeats that Derby second. But again, some people, this will be the I think the barometer for the Derby form. I think at first sight, not only going to win, he's going to win well for that to uphold a workforce's form. The Coronation Stakes, a wonderful. I think this is a high quality renewal. This we've got Lillian Angtry 4-1 ran so well, of course, in the Irish 1,000 guineas on a reappearance. Anna Salal, music show, Lady of the Desert, and then Jacqueline Quest. This is obviously a big four connections of this. They felt that maybe the best horse didn't win the Stan James.com 1,000 guineas when, of course, Jacqueline Quest was first past the post, and she was disqualified and placed second by the stewards. I thought it was the correct decision, but out later you find out what it means, the connections, and this really is a big race for Henry Cecil and the owner, and good luck to Jacqueline Quest. She has, obviously we don't know the draw yet, it's not until Friday, but good luck to her. She is a 7-1 shot with ourselves at StanJames.com. The Wilfredson handicap, and then the Queen's of Ours, and the Queen's of Ours is where we should see Michael Glinken. Now, he's not necessarily guaranteed to get 2 miles. Horses like Corsica coming from handicapping another Mark Johnson horse that's been a revelation, ran a great race despite the fact, don't be put off by the fact that he's third in a valuable handicap at Musselburgh. Used a lot of pace and energy to get over from his very poor draw, and it was nicked, not so much nicked, there was a very well handicapped horse of William Haggis in that race. But Michael Glinken is the one, I think, if he stays, he is the one for me. But the Gold Cup, it's 11-4 favourite for Manifest. Which of these good horses will stay the 2.5 miles? There is no Yates, we haven't got a horse that's bomb-proof, but it's 11-4 for Henry Cecil and Manifest, and 7-1 in the Coronation Stakes for Jacqueline Quest. And let's hope there's no stewards inquiry. Be cool, be lucky.